With images of his bruised hands covered in makeup going viral, President Trump is now defending his health in a new interview with the Wall Street Journal. The president says the bruising is due to him taking 325 milligrams of aspirin a day, while ignoring doctors' recommendations to lower that dosage because he's superstitious. They say aspirin is good for thinning out the blood, and I don't want thick blood pouring through my heart, he says. I want nice, thin blood pouring through my heart. Experts warn that aspirin can increase a person's risk of bleeding because it prevents blood clots from forming. The president also now says the MRI he got in October as part of a routine physical,
I got an MRI, it was perfect,
was actually a CT scan, and that he regrets getting it because it's given his critics an opening. In retrospect, it's too bad I took it because it gave them a little ammunition, he tells the Journal. In a new written statement, Trump's physician says the CT scan was perfectly normal and revealed absolutely no abnormalities, adding the president's cardiovascular health puts him 14 years younger than his age. Trump has frequently attacked former President Joe Biden's health.
we know he wasn't in the greatest of shape.
While brushing off concerns about his own.
You people are crazy. I'll let you know when there's something wrong. There will be someday. That's going to happen to all of us. But right now, I think I'm sharper than I was 25 years ago.
The president now says he briefly tried wearing compression socks to treat conspicuous ankle swelling caused by what's known as chronic venous insufficiency, a non-life-threatening condition he was diagnosed with in July, but says he didn't like them. He calls any exercise other than golf boring. And as for recent images of him appearing to doze at White House events, Trump denies falling asleep and instead suggests photographers catch him blinking. Also downplaying to the Journal an incident during the 2024 Republican National Convention when his current Attorney General, Pam Bondi, nicked his hand with a ring, causing him to bleed. Trump calling it a slight little cut. And also this morning posting on social media that the White House doctors have just reported that I am in perfect health. Peter?
Gabe, there's another headline the president made news on, specifically regarding the protests in Iran. What more are we hearing there?
Yeah, that's right, Peter. In a social media post also overnight, the president saying, quote, if Iran shoots and violently kills peaceful protesters, the U.S. will come to their rescue. He added, we are locked and loaded and ready to go. The president is referring to recent economic protests in Iran that have been growing and have turned deadly. A senior Iranian government advisor today responding to Trump, saying that the U.S. interference in this internal matter would mean destabilizing the entire region and destroying America's interests, adding the American people should be mindful of their soldiers' safety. Guys?
Gabe Gutierrez with the president today in Florida. Gabe, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. And don't forget, you can catch the Today Show every morning on NBC or take Today when you're on the go. Just follow the Today podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen.